My, how brave we've become. But boldness, Mr. Kropp, can never be a substitute for intelligence.
Kropp!
Decide now, Alfred Kropp. Throw down the sword or watch her die.
Natalia was just one person, and like Mike said, what was one person when the whole world was at stake? If I refused to give him the sword, he'd kill Natalia. If I gave him the sword, he would probably kill her anyway, and my sacred vow, and the only vow I ever made, would be broken. Looking at Mogart, I realized the plain truth was that he wasn't my greatest enemy. My greatest enemy was the 15-year-old homeless loser holding the Sword of Kings.
Choose, Mr. Kropp.
Don't, Mr. Mogart, you don't need to do that now. Don't hurt her, please.
Oh, Mr. Kropp, after all that has happened, have you learned so little? Good, Mr. Kropp. Excellent. Fine parry, sir. On the balls of your feet. Step lightly and keep the sword up. No, stop. There's one thing that has always troubled me about you, Alfred Kropp. Why do you persist? I killed your uncle, and you joined Bonacio. I killed Bonacio, and you strike out on your own. I killed Natalia, and you still fight. So tell me, boy, why do you persist?
I made a vow.
A vow? Alfred Kropp has made a vow? To Lord Bonacio, no doubt.
No, to heaven.
Who are you, Alfred Kropp? How is it that I find you at every turn like a fat stone in my path, blocking my way?
I'm Bernard Samson's son and the heir to Lancelot.
The heir to Samson? The heir to Lancelot? The reason for my exile. How things have come full circle, Alfred Kropp.
Please, please, Mr. Marquardt.
Did noble Bonacio tell you how your father met his fate? Did anyone tell you, Alfred Kropp, how your daddy died?
I felt the steel tip pierce my skin, and sickening warmth of my own blood trickled down my stomach.
Please, please.
I cut him 1,000 times, until upon his knees he begged me to finish his miserable life, just as you are begging me now.
Maybe 4 or 5 inches, and I could taste the blood in my mouth.
And when he had no more breath for begging, I chopped off his miserable head. And then
Now my mouth was full of my own blood.
I took Bernard Samson's head and mounted it to a steel pike. I placed his head at the entrance to my keep, where the carrion fed upon it, where the crows feasted on his eyes and tongue. And so you see, we have indeed come full circle, Mr. Kropp. The time has come for your parting. The time has come for you to leave me and join your father.
Wait. Abby, don't
Okay.
videotape me.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Maddie.
Can we not?
Maddie, say hi.
What are you looking for?
Oops. Okay, it's recording.
So I can see. Okay.
Whoa, it's
I
blurry.
told you. Oh yeah, I did tell you to record.
Wait,
Okay.
just a minute.
And you still fight. Tell me, boy, why do you persist?
I
Oh man, you're coming close to the camera. I was zoomed up on her face and it looked all scary. I was in her eye.
Stop doing that.
say
What do I do? It's recording.